Hi, guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Another lesson will be discussed to guide for preparation of business plan and eventually soon y'all implement it, and have your own business. In developing a business plan we also have to consider the importance of the 4Ms of operations in all business opportunities. Because it helps you to identify the problems of the business in the future and in actual situation, especially in the production process and marketing. In application of your 4Ms of production, it is best to consider the customer's point of view in terms of their influences as to why they will buy a particular product. Does your product aim to answer each consumer's wants or needs and meet up with their expectations over the product? And how do suppliers, value chain, and supply chain affects the business and production? This lesson will guide you to demonstrate understanding of the 4Ms of operations and for you to be able to describe the 4Ms, manpower, method, machine, materials, of operations in relation to the business opportunity. Develop a product description. Create a prototype of the product, and test the product prototype. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Our video lessons in entrepreneurship is under Module 6 and it's all about the 4Ms of production and business model. Let us describe the objectives of the lesson. This lessons will guide you to demonstrate understanding of the 4Ms of operations and for you to be able to 1. Describe the 4Ms, manpower, method, machine, materials, of operations in relation to the business opportunity. 2. Develop a product description. 3. Create a prototype of the product. 4. Test the product prototype. The material. Do you have the materials needed to perform all parts of production and are they conveniently located to minimize waste? Example, all material needed to clean and package are always available and are placed to minimize effort. Does the layout of the production department minimize wasted movement? Example, does the part flow go in one direction or does it zig and zag throughout your facility? Talks about raw materials necessary in the production of a product. Materials mainly form part of the finished product. Just in case the resources are below standard, the finished product will be of unsatisfactory as well. The entrepreneur may consider cost, quality, availability, credibility of suppliers and waste that the raw material may produce. The manpower. When examining the methods you now have in place, what is the ideal number of people it will take to perform these methods and what positions should they be in? How will the personnel be trained and measured for performance? What is the cycle time of each part of the method? Talks about human labor force involved in the manufacture of products. It is measured as the most serious and main factor of production. The entrepreneur must determine, attain, and match the most competent and skilled employees with the jobs at the most appropriate time period. Educational qualifications and experience, status of employment, numbers of workers required, skills and expertise required for the job are some of the manpower criteria that must be highly considered by the entrepreneur. The machine. When examining your facilities, vehicles, and tools, do you have everything you need to ensure the safety of the employees while maximizing the efficiency and productivity of the department? Do all employees have access to the same tools and equipment if needed? Do the tools enable them to perform tasks independently? Are they trained on how to maintain the machinery and tools? These are manufacturing equipment used in the production of goods or delivery of services. In the process of selecting the type of equipment to purchase, the entrepreneur may consider types of products to be produced, production system to be adopted, cost of the equipment, capacity of the equipment, availability of spare parts in the local market, efficiency of the equipment and the skills required in running the equipment. The methods. Production method discusses the process or way of transforming raw materials to finished products. The resources undergoes some stages before it is finalized and becomes set for delivery to the target buyers. The selection of the method of production is dependent on product to produce, mode of production, manufacturing equipment to use and required skills to do the work. The manager will determine the most efficient way for each portion of the process to be done to eliminate damage to the product and to eliminate areas where time and manpower are be wasted. Controlling waste is the key to efficient and profitable production. The first stage is the product description. Is the promotion that explains what a product is and why it's worth buying. The purpose of a product description is to provide customers with details around the features and benefits of the product so they're obliged to buy. Know who your target market is, focus on the product benefits, tell the full story, use natural language and tone, use power words that sell, and use good images. These are guidelines for you to have a good product description, since some customers are very particular with it since they consider the welfare of their family, if it is safe to use. The second stage is developing prototypes. A duplication of a product as it will be produced, which may contain such details as color, graphics, packaging and directions. One of the important early steps in the inventing process is making a prototype. Benefits are the reasons why customers will decide to buy the products such as affordability, efficiency, or ease of use. The features of the product or service merely provide a descriptive fact about the product or service. It is better to test your product prototype to meet customers' needs and expectations, and for your product to be known and saleable. Pre-testing of the product or service is similar to a sample of the product or service given to the consumer free of cost in order that he/she may try the product before committing to a purchase. The third stage is that supplier support. An entity that offers goods and services to another business. This entity is among of supply chain of a business, which may offer the main part of the value contained within its products. Certain suppliers may even involve in drop shipping, where they ship goods directly to the customers of the buyer. Suppliers are your business partners, without them your business will not live. You need them as much as you need your customers to be satisfied. But as an entrepreneur you have to choose a potential supplier that has loyalty and value your partnership, a supplier that would lead you to the fulfillment of your business objectives, mission, and vision. The fourth stage is that value chain. Value chain is a method or activities by which a company adds value to an item, with production, marketing, and the provision of after-sales service. The main goal and benefit of a value chain, and therefore value chain analysis, is to make or support a competitive benefit. A supply chain is a structure of organizations, people, activities, data, and resources involved in moving a product or service from supplier to customer. The main objective of supply chain management includes management of a varied range of components and procedures, for instance, storing of raw materials, handling the inventory, warehousing, and movement of finished product from the point of processing to the point of consumption. Let us discuss the business model. Business model describes the reasons of how an organization creates, delivers, and captures value in economic, social, cultural or other contexts. The development of business model construction and variation is also called business model innovation and forms a part of business plan. It is a company's plan for how it will make revenues and make a profit. It describes what products or services the business plans to manufacture and market, and how it plans to do so, as well as what expenses it will incur. There are important phases in developing your business model, namely, identifying the specific audience, establishing business process, recording a business resources, developing strong value proposition, determining key business partners, and creating a demand for today's generation strategy and be open for innovations. Let us discuss the elements of business plan. The following are the components found in a business plan. 1. Introduction. This part discusses what is the business plan all about. 2. Executive summary is part of the business plan which is the first to be presented but the last to be made. 3. Management section shows how you will manage your business and the people you need to help you in your operations. 4. Marketing section shows the design of your product/service, pricing, where you will sell and how you will introduce your product/service to your market. 5. Financial section shows the money needed for the business, how much you will take in and how much you will pay out. 6. Production section shows the area, equipment, and materials needed for the business. 7. Competitive analysis is the strategy where you identify major competitors and research their products, sales, and marketing strategies. 8. Market the persons who will buy the product or services. 9. Organizational chart is the diagram showing graphically the relation of one official to another, or others of a company. You may still ask your mentor for the format of the business plan. Please answer the following multiple choice exercises and send to your teacher. You can write it on 1/4 sheet of paper and put your answer in letter only. Thank you.